This week on Inflatable Movie Reviews,
Splice.
What was that?
A mistake.
Splice follows the story of two acclaimed genetic engineers who decide to push the limits in their quest to make the ultimate animal. The couple break all the rules when they decide to use human DNA into their experiments, and the results are unlike anything they could have imagined. Although Splice has intense moments and a few frightening scenes, this is not the monster movie that the trailers make it out to be.
Having seen director Vincenzo Natali's other work, and knowing a little about Splice, I knew that would be the case, but I'm afraid the majority will not. But I'm curious as to what you thought about the acting.
The acting was good, but nothing mind-blowing. Unless you count the great motion acting of Delphine Cheniak, who played the creature Dren. What'd you think?
I think Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley do a pretty good job leading the way with intriguing characters. But the standout performance definitely goes to Dren. The amazement for me was how Natali blended live action, CGI, and practical effects to bring the creature to life.
Now let's address something here. Without spoiling anything, let's just say that Splice is not for the lighthearted. The movie takes some twisted turns down some avenues that would make almost anyone cringe.
I enjoyed the style and tone of Splice, but I find it really hard to recommend to others considering how disturbing it gets along the way. If you are into sci-fi horror character stories and are willing to be a little creeped out in the end, there are a lot of good things you can take away from Splice.
The brilliant creature work and set design create the amazing sci-fi setting Natali is known for. But it's really its gift and its curse. The hint of grotesque keeps you engaged, but when the film actually goes there, you'll wish it never did.
There are times when I think the character interaction with Dren are a bit on the cheesy side, but my main problem with the movie is in the last act. I left the movie in a sort of disbelief as to how far the film went, but others I walked out with were just saying,
"What the f?" I give Splice 3.5 out of 5 genetically altered manufactured mutated human genome things.
And I give Splice 3 out of 5 things we do not speak of. Be sure to check the Facebook page for more information on how you can guest review Twilight Eclipse. I'm Matt.
And I'm Scott with Inflatable Movie Reviews.